assigning the outputs to instead of output, I'm writing values. Values to assigning the values to unstable state, or unspecified states. All are same. Unspecified states and outputs. And output. This two is our final discussion now. Final discussion. Right. I will tell you before going into this one. We have started the asynchronous sequential circuits, right? And then we came to know what are all the advantages there and then their limitations. The circuit and what is the significance of this kind of circuits and what are all the limitations there, right? And we needed to address all those limitations to have efficient asynchronous sequential circuits for any kind of applications. Then we discussed about the transition table formulation for the asynchronous sequential circuits. And then we moved into the race discussion, hazards discussions, types of hazards, types of races, right? Then we moved into the simplification of states table or state diagram, right? Using two methods. One is the implication table, another one is the state reduction table. The implication table automatically invites some other simplification techniques like merger graph or merger diagram, so that finally we got the maximal optimal compatible pairs, so that we reduced the given state, n number of state into some number of states that is less than the n, right? So now we are in the end of this discussion. That means now we needed to take care of avoiding the races, critical races or non-critical races, any kind of race first of all, as well as the hazards. So hazards avoiding means we know what we needed to do. We needed to find the common term and then we insert in the logical equation. Therefore, that term takes care of maintaining the same output in the state. Right, that means the processing delay will be nullified by that common term, right? So that we have seen already. Now we are going to see how to assign the states for the unspecified state or unstable states, and also how to assign the outputs for the states. So this two is our intention now, right? Ultimately, state dependent, state variable assigns or value assigns to the states. Value assigns to the states now, correct? Okay. This output doesn't mean that the circuit output. This output means the state output, state value, right? Don't confuse now. We are going to assign the value for the state. That much only you understood now. State that should be free from the races. That should be free from the any kind of race. With that idea, with that intention, we will move further. I am taking one example again. Right, example again. I will explain you with this example. This is one state transition table. Here A, B, C, D, and here inputs. This is a state, you know. This is a input. Maybe you take X. Input. If two inputs are there, then 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1 will come. So this may be for 0, this may be for 1 now. This may be for 1. Then the entries are A, 0, here B, dash. Dash means unspecified, right? unspecified output. B means C comma dash and B comma 0. C comma 1, D comma dash. A comma dash and D comma 1. So what are the stable state? This is a stable state. A is a stable state, so circle karo. B is a stable state, circle karo. C is a stable state. D is the stable state now, right? So this is the given state. We need to understand this one first. This one first now, right? I'm not including. The output I will explain you baat mein now. Right? You look this state. Is it clear? The solution is good.
Yes, sir.
Okay. But we have to ask the 1 year. Okay, right. This is a 0, this is 1 now, right? You all are listening me, right? See, that last week I went to my home now. My daughter is, I hope you all can understand this table. Any doubt on this table? What does this B mean here? What does this B mean here? It means the state. Correct? No? It means the state. That means when x equal to 0, the circuit is, the capital Y is A, small y. These are all small y. This is small y. And inside entry is the capital Y. This is the capital Y. Correct? No? So, whenever the x is 0, the small y is 0, it generates the capital Y is as 0, then that will come back as A again. So A circuit is in the stable state. Do you understand or not? You please go back to the 2-3 lectures back. Surabhi, do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, once you repeat, sir.
See, the meaning of this table, no, suppose see, this is x equal to 0. X equal to 0. This is x equal to 1. When the input is 0, the capital Y is 0. A, capital Y. State, I am talking about state. The capital Y is A. That A will become a small y, A. Right, then that Y will propagate to the circuit. Again, it generate the A. So capital Y is also A, small y is also A. So the circuit is in the stable state now. Circuit is in the stable state. Therefore, that A is encircled by a circle. So it is in the stable state now. This is fine?
Okay, sir.
Now we are changing the input x equal to 0 to x equal to 1. X equal to 0 to x equal to 1 now. Right. Now you listen. When the x becomes 1, then the circuit should go to B state now. Circuit should go to the B state now. Assume it is going to B state. Right. Already it is B state is given here. So it is going to B state now. Then you come to the B state. Then in the B state, there is a stable state now. So circuit will go to the stable state. Now x equal to 1, correct? No? When x equal to 1, the transition will be from A to B. Then you go to B. B state is there. The fine. It is fine now. So that there is a stable state now. So like that, there is a stable state for C. Then there is a stable state for D also now. So you can take back this 1 to 0. Then it will go to B. B no 0. It will come to C state. Then it will go to C state. There is a stable state now. So that means here the state transition is fine. State transition is fine, and every state has the stable state in its row. Therefore, it will go to the next subsequent given state, and then it will reach the stable state now. Now the issue is the output is here. This is the output. System output. System output now. This is the system output, circuit output now. Right. Now listen. A comma 0, B comma dash no. Dash means what is a dash now? Dash should be assigned by some value now in the implementation. You cannot go for x now. X should be replaced by some values in the implementation, correct? Because finally you will get the equation now. So this dash should be given by some value now. But what is the value we needed to assign? That is the question now. Because that value should not give any hazards or any races. That should not lead the circuit to give some malfunction, momentary malfunction or instantaneous malfunction or instantaneous wrong output or momentary wrong output now. So accordingly, we needed to assign the value into the unassigned outputs. Same is applicable for unassigned states also, right? So now, right now, we talk about the unassigned states now. So the condition is here. You look now, when x equal to 0, the state is in the stable state now. The output is 0 now. Output is 0. And when x becomes 1, then it goes into B state. Capital Y will become B now, correct? No? Then that capital Y will become small y. Then the y means B. Then now x equal to 1, it will go there. It will generate the output to 0 here now. It will generate the output 0 here. Now, in this place, you can assign 0 or you can assign 1. You can assign 0 or you can assign 1. But if you assign 0, what happened? If you assign 0, already when the circuit is in the stable state, the output was 0. The output was 0. That means in this state now, when the circuit is in the stable state, the output was 0. Correct, no? And then when the input is changed, the circuit state will become B, then it goes to B, then it will reach the stable state B. That time also the output will be 0. That time also output will be 0. Then what should be the intermediate output here then? The intermediate output should be 0 only. Should be 0 only now. That means this unspecified state output should be replaced by 0. If you replace by 0, then there is no any change in the output. Circuit is giving you the output, that the correct output before initiating the transition and the correct output after completing the transition. So this is called transition time. So A to B, then that B here, then B looking at that P. So that time is called the transition time now. So 0, 0. So this fellow should be assigned by 0 now. In case if you assign 1, what will happen?
Time delay. Processing delay will be more.
No, not processing delay. Not processing delay here. If you assign 1, what will happen? See, the stable, this is stable. This is a stable output. This is a after reaching the stable, after reaching the transferred state, this is intermediate transition. So now it is here. If you assign 1 here, during that transition, you will get 1 and then you will get 0. So momentary wrong output will be there. Momentary wrong output will be there. This is nothing but one race. Correct, no? Instead of 0 to 0, it goes to 1 and it comes to 0.
Sir, you have said in hazards that static 1, no, sir?
Exactly. If you analyze in that way, it is static 1. Static 1 hazard, correct? So we want to maintain the output 0, 0, 0. But what happened here? Output 0, then it goes to 1, then it comes to 0 now. But this 1 is unexpected 1. We don't want that 1. Because the final output is also 0 and then the initial output is also 0, then why the intermediate output should go to 1? You understand the idea now? So therefore, this output should be assigned, this unassigned output should be assigned by 0. Should be assigned by 0. Then you come here. Then you come another case. So now this is assigned by 0 now. This is assigned by 0. We need to check what should be assigned to this fellow. There is one more unassigned output here. One more unassigned output is here. So now the circuit is here, assume now. It is in the B, so it is in the stable state now. Then it is the 0 now. 0 is the output coming. State is also in the stable state now. Now the input becomes 0. I am changing the input from 1 to 0. Now the input is, we are changing from 1 to 0. When the input goes from 1 to 0, correct, 1 to 0, what happened? The next state will be C. Then it will go to C. There is a stable state when x equal to 0. Then the output is 1 here now. Then the output is 1 here now. So if you analyze this one, initially it is 0, right? Initially it is 0 before initiating the transition, and after completing the transition, the output will be 1. After completing the transition, output will be 1 now. Am I right or not? 1 now.
Yes, sir.
If you assign in between 0, or you can assign in between 1 here. So what happen? If you assign 0, then this 0 maintains the output that is there before initiating the transition. Correct? In other way, if you assign the 0 as the output here, this 0 retains the output. This 0 retains the output till completing the transition. Till completing the transition. Or if you assign the 1 here, then this assignment will give 1 as the output before initiating the transition. That's all. Before initiating the transition, but the hazard or any races. There is no any hazard or any races because 0 is also valid, 1 is also valid. 1 is also valid. Therefore, this dash can be replaced by anything x. Can be replaced, can be assigned by 0 or 1. Anything can be assigned. You understand now why anything can be assigned?
Sir, can you explain once again, sir?
Okay. Suppose you take this one now. Now carefully listen. I use another color. But who is she? She is asking calmly. No, I am unable to see you also. Who asked me this question? Where are you now? Are you in this network or some other network? All of you listen. Some of you also may have this question. See, now circuit is here. 0. Output is 0 and it is in the stable state. It is in the stable state and then the output is 0. This is correct. That means B no. You recall the previous circuit. This is our asynchronous circuit. Asynchronous sequential circuit. This is the input X. This is chota Y. This is our capital Y. Right. This may be our output. This may be our output. Then the capital Y is coming back as small y here. Okay, no? Small y now. Now listen. Now the circuit is in this state now. Here B is coming. Right? When X equal to 1, this is 1 now. Therefore 1 means B. Capital Y is B. That B is becoming a small b here. I mean small y. Then this B is going inside. Again B is coming. B pura. Therefore circuit is in the stable state. It is in the stable state. This you understand, Magna? Stability means whatever the input we are giving, that should come out here. There should not be any change in this output now. Because if you keep changing it, then races will come, hazards will come, critical cycle, all those issues will come now. Understand? So here B, that B is coming, again B, again B, again B, circuit in the stable state, and then output is 0 here. Output is 0. And in this moment, I am making this input to 0. I am changing the input to 0 now, right? So whenever I am changing the input to 0, automatically this column now, then this column will be coming into the picture now because input is 0 now. So because input is 0, then the next capital Y will be C. See here. Now the capital Y will be C now. Then that the C will propagate back here. When the capital Y is C, then the small y will become C. Therefore, I have to come here now. So when I come here, X equal to 0, then capital Y is also C. So C, again the B becomes a C, this B becomes a C. So C now, circuit is in a stable state. But the output becomes 1. See here, 1 no now. So when it is B to C, the output is going from 0 to 1. Output is going from 0 to 1. But during that transition time, because B gone here, when the B is in the loop, the input is changed now. So at one instant of time, this is B, at the new input is C here now, right? So that the C should come back, then the B should be replaced, then the new C should be generated. During that time is called transition time. So that time no, from this B to C ke liye, here 0, here 1 no. So this was this 0, it goes into C. This is unassigned here now. This is unassigned output. But here 1, here 0. So what should be here now? We got to assign some output here, correct? We got to assign some output, no? The unassigned output should be replaced by some value now. So what has happened? when it is going from 0 to 1, if I assigned there 0, then 1, or else 0 to 1, and then 1, right? So there is no any difference here, because 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1. In this case, no, this 0 is retained till completing the transition. Till completing the transition. But here, this 1 is generated before completing the transition. 1 is generated before completing the transition. But however, 0 to 1 is the record output transition. 0 to 1 record output transition. Therefore, this anything 0 you can assign or 1 can assign, this will not lead into any race, any criticality, or momentary wrong output will not be generated. Therefore, we go for X here. Therefore, we go for X here. You understood now, Meghna?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. So that is the reason why we assigned X there now. You can assign 0 or you can assign 1 now. So like that, you work out for another 2 unassigned outputs and then let me know. Then the output assigned table is state transition table is.
Sir, link is not legible, sir.
Acha. Okay. Already you told me, no. 1 minute here. Because ये पूरा पेन no खत्म हो गया यार. 1 minute. The output assigned a state transition table. Output assigned state transition table is X equal to 0, X equal to 1, A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D. A comma 0, B comma dash, C comma, B comma 0, C comma 1, D comma, A comma, T comma 1. You tell me the states now. I mean output assigned that is suitable for this application. We have found first to B, this should be 0. This should be 0 and this should be X. X D के लिए क्या?
1.
D के लिए 1. A के लिए?
Don't care.
Very good. Correct. What about others?
Got it, sir.
Okay, good. So the output assignment is very important in the asynchronous table because we should take care of avoiding the races. Now you could have understood just like that if you put 1 then there will be a momentary wrong output. Momentary wrong output now. That should be avoided. That should be avoided before assigning the outputs into the circuit now. This is most important. These things are there only in this one, our asynchronous sequence circuits, not synchronous sequential circuits. So like that you can analyze for any kind of state transition or anything, right? This is for output. Next we are going to see for the state variable, state assignments. State ke liye how can we assign the values? Because the why we are telling no, if it is only 1 then it is fine. If it is more than 1, how it will be? So next one is I will take another example. Then you will understand. Any doubt here? Please ask me. Any doubt in the how to find the appropriate output value? Any doubt? No. Okay. You take down. Next, race-free state assignments. Race-free topic race free value assignments for states. Continuation of this topic only. Race free value assignments for state free value assignments for races. Races. First point you take down. First point, primary objective of primary objective of the proper value assignment. You will understand what do I mean by proper value. Proper value assignment to the states is to prevent the critical races. Is to prevent the critical races. Critical races. Critical races. Race free state value assignments. Right. Just look here. Before continuing the points, just look here. Suppose we are telling there are 4 states A, B, C, D, right? So what are all the values we are going to assign into the state now? 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1 or 1, 1, 1, 0. But how do we find these state values? How do we assign these values now? If you just like that assign some values, there is a chance for the critical races now. So we should take care and we should ensure that the state assignments will never lead into any critical races while transferring from one state into the another state now, right? So that is the intention under this topic, right? That means we are going to find what is the suitable values for the state variables, and how do we assign them. There are so many techniques, so many methods are available for this kind of values assignment to the states now. But all the methods are aiming to reduce the races or nullify the critical races. Non-critical races are not critical really. You know why? Because it will go here and there, but finally it will take the circuit into the expected state. But the critical races, cyclic races, dynamic races or dynamic hazards, oscillatory races are highly critical because it will make the circuit to completely behave malfunctions. Okay. Then with this one, second point, Liko, critical race can be avoided. Critical races can be avoided by making a binary state assignment. In such a way that only one variable changes at any given time. Only one variable changes at any given time. Within bracket, fundamental mode of operation. We have seen already one fundamental mode. What was that? The input changes, no? Only one input change is allowed in the asynchronous sequence circuits at a time. Correct, no? 2 inputs cannot be changed at a time. That is a fundamental mode. In the same way, in the state assignment, the value, no? Only one variable, only one location should change the value. Right. So that is within bracket, fundamental mode. Only one variable change fundamental mode at any given time when a state transition occurs. When a state transition occurs in the flow table. In the flow table. In the flow table. Okay, fine. Now we will understand these assignments. I'm taking one example. A, B, C, inputs 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0. This is A, B, C, A, B, B, C, A, C, C, C. All stable states. B, 2 stable states, A, 2 stable states now. 2 stable states now. Now the question is, what is the value we are going to assign to this ABC? ABC now. What is the value we are going to assign to this ABC, and how do we find that value? How do we find that value now? Right. Suppose assume, as usual, as we assigned the value into our synchronous sequential circuits, if I assign A, B, C, this is state A, this is state B, this is state C. Suppose as usual, what we will do? We will assign 0, 0. If I assign 0, 0 here for A, right? And then for B, we will assign 0, 1, right? So 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, only one variable change, right? Only one variable change. Matlab, this is one flip-flop, this is another flip-flop. So we are making only one flip-flop to transfer, retaining the another flip-flop state as same, correct? No? So 0, 0 is assigned to A, 0, 1 is assigned to B, right? That means the adjacent value will be changed. Adjacent means only one bit will be changed now. So in order to meet that condition for this one also, I'm assigning 1, 1 here. So 0, 1, 1, 1 now. So 0, 0, this 0 becomes 1 here. So only one variable change. And then this 0, 1 may, this 0 becomes 1 here, only one variable change. So therefore, A to B and B to C is there. B to C is there. Or B to A, vice versa. B to A, right? B to A. You check here, A to A, A to B, A to C is also there. Therefore, you write A to C now. So the transition from here, you look here, A to B, we indicated already A to B, A to C is also there, A to A, A to A. Then you come to B, B to A is also there. So we indicated already. Then B to B, B to B, B to C is also there. We indicated already. Then you come to C, C to A. So C to A is also there. It is coming here also. There is a transition from A to C and then C to A also. In the same way, there is a transition from A to B as well as B to A and then C to C to C. But no transition from C to B. No transition from C to B. Did you understand this one? A to B, B to A is there. A to C, C to A is there. B to C is there. C to B is not there. C to B is not there means it is not there in the application. It is not there in the application. Therefore, it is not there in the your transition diagram. This is called a transition diagram. Any question?
Sir, what is it 1, 0, sir?
1, 0, 1, 0 is not 1, 0 is not recorded here because we don't have state for that. If you assign 1, 0 here, no. If you assign 1, 0 here, you will be in comfortable zone with respect to 0, 0. But with respect to 0, 1, again you have to change it 2 states. No, suppose if you assign 1, 0 here, what will happen? With respect to 0, 1, the 1, 0 is adjacent to each other. Correct? No? But for 0, 1 concerned, you have to change the 2 variables.
Okay.
Understand? No? So that is our wish. Instead of 1, 1, you can go for 1, 0 also. But you can assign only 3 variables, no, out of this one. Because we go only 3 states, no. So if you can assign any 3 variables, any 3 values. 0,
Suppose
0,
if
0.
T is there means you need to take, no, sir?
If one more state is, then you have to take 1, 0 also. Suppose D is there, no, one more state, then you have to take, obviously. Right. Now the problem is A to B, fine, only one variable. So this you can put a tick mark. You can put a tick mark now. That means only one state variable should change, that is meeting here, because retaining one and making only one change means if any propagation delay is there or processing delay is there, we can wait and then we can force the circuit to generate that output now. Simultaneously, we are attempting to change two variables, then it is difficult. Because of trying to adjust for one variable, then another variable also will get, that will reflect in another variable also. So because of this one, this will get changed. Because of this one, this will get changed. So there is a mutual conflict and mutual synchronization, asynchronization among them. So it is very difficult to make your circuit to the stable state now. Therefore, the fundamental mode of operation is only one input change at a time and only one state variable should change at a time now. So here it is a bilkul, because A to B 0 0 0 1 only required, it is fine. Then B to C also 0 1 and the 1 1 only required, this is also absolutely fine, no problem, absolutely fine. But A to C ke liye, there are two states changes are required, so there is a chance for the critical races, right? So A to C is always critical races. We will understand how. Now you look here now. If the circuit is, suppose now the circuit is at this state now, assume. Now the circuit is somewhere here, stable state. It is in the A. It is in the A. Any doubt until now? Please understand very clearly now. No textbook will give you this much detailed lecture. Any doubt, ask me till now. Why this is a tick here? Why this is a tick here? Why we cannot put a tick here? All of you got the idea, right?
Sir, once you explain, sir, I didn't understand.
Okay. See, this is our circuit. Again, I will take here. Suppose capital Y1 is here, capital Y2 is there. You have your X here, and then this is coming back here. It is coming back here. This is Y2, this is Y1. This is asynchronous sequential circuit, right? The condition is this Y1 and Y2 is the state. It represents the state now. So we say A, B, C, D. So A means it has to be, there are three states now. So we should have two flip-flops, right? So A should be replaced by some values, Y1, Y2, some values here now. So if I assign 0, 0 here, then B ke liye, I should not make these two variables to change. I should allow only one variable to change now. So I can assign 1, 0. So now you see this is adjacent to this one. Adjacent means these two, the difference in between these two is only one scale or only one number or only one point, right? So it is called adjacent. So 0, 0, when it goes from A to B, this is 0, 0. This is a 0, 1 now. So it is in the fundamental mode, means only one variable is changing. Therefore, going from A to B is not at all a problem, because only this 0 should become the 1 here. This 0 we are retaining. This 0 we are retaining. Alternatively, suppose if you change this Y1, Y2 simultaneously, then this Y1 will come here. It will propagate inside. It will take some time. Because of that, the Y2 may also function of Y1. Y1 also may function of Y2 now. Then new Y2 will come, new Y1 will come. Again that will come here, again that will propagate. So it is difficult to force your circuit to the stable state. Sometimes it cannot be possible to maintain stability in your circuit now. Therefore, the fundamental mode is only allowed in the asynchronous sequential circuits. Means you should assign the states, only the adjacent variable to the states, adjacent values to the state variable. That is the idea now, right? So A to B ke liye 0, 0 to 0, 1 we assigned. It is fine because it is adjacent now. Then B to C transition we assigned 1, 1. This is also fine because it is adjacent to this one. Both are adjacent, right? Because only one variable change is required here. Only one variable change is required here. But to A to C, two variable changes are required. Correct? No. If the two variables are simultaneously going from 0, 0 to 1, 1, it is fine. In case there is some delay, instead of going from 0, 0 to 0, 0 to 1, 1, if it is going to 0, 1, then it will go to B state and get locked there. There is a chances are there. Correct? No? That we need to analyze now. Whether making 0, 0 to 1, 1 is really critical race or non-critical race. That we should see. But there is a chance for race. But the race is critical or non-critical. That we need to analyze. Understood now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Therefore, this is fine. This is fine. But if we do not know whether this is fine or not, but we need to analyze and then understand. Accordingly, we need to proceed further. That means we need to identify which value is suitable for this state assignment. Right. So now straight away we assign 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1. Then we will analyze now. Then you come back. Now the circuit is stable at A. Right. So now the input is 1, 0. Now the input is 1, 0. And then this is small y. This is capital Y. Capital Y. So now the circuit is in the stable state because again capital Y is A, then A here, A. So it is in the stable state. Now the input is changed into 1, 1. Because that is allowed, no? One input change is allowed there. So 1, 0, right, 1, 0, it is changed into 1, 1. 1, 1. Right? In 1, 1, when 1, 0 to 1, 1, so what happened? What is the next state now? C. It should go into the C now. So C means what we have assigned here, 1, 1 we assigned now. It will go to C. In C there is a stable state. Circuit will get stability. Circuit will get stability now. But if 1, 1 is not happening, correct? No? That means in the C, it should go to C state. No? C state means the 0, 0. This is 0, 0. This should become 1, 1. Then only it will go to C state. This capital Y1, Y2 big should become 1, 1 from 0, 0 now. If it becomes 1, 1, then it will go to C state and it will maintain the stability now. But in case it is happening like this, 0, 0 to 0, 1. 0, 0 to 0, 1 now. Because of that races, processing and critical races in general, races now. 0, 1. Then we assume that it will go to 1, 1. We assume. If it is becoming 0, 0, 1, that means this becomes 1 faster than this 0 to become 1. This 0 becomes 1 well in advance before this 0. Therefore, क्या होता है? Now 0, 1 is a B state. 0, 1 is assigned into B state now. Now the circuit will go to B state now because that 0, 1 only will come back here. It will go to B state now. In B state, there is a stability. There is a stability for x equal to 1, 1. Then the circuit will get stuck at B state now. Therefore, B to C is the critical state. B to C is the critical race. This should be avoided. This should be avoided.
Sir,
Did you
follow
understand?
that.
Did you understand this one or not?
No, sir.
No. Okay, I will explain you again. All of you listen now. Now the circuit is in A state. I'm repeating. This is Y, right? This is circuit is input is this X1, and then you take X2. It is a 1, 0, 1, 0, and here the output is 0, 0. I use another color pen. Input is 1, 0. Here the output is 0, 0, right? So that 0, 0 is coming here. So that 0, 0 again generated 0, 0. So 0, 0, 0, 0. So circuit is in the stable state. This is clear, Mainak?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So circuit is in the stable state at this state now. Circuit is in the stable state. Now I am changing the X2 to 1. Now the input is changed. Input is changed means automatically this will come here now. Because input is changed, no? 1, 0 to 1, 1. So it will come here now. So this will work in only here now. So when the input is changed now, immediately we are expecting here 1, 1 should be generated. Because 1, 1 is assigned to C state here. This is a C state, no? 1, 1 is assigned into C state now. So 1, 1 should be generated here. That 1, 1 will come back here, right? That means here, C state 1, 1. Then there is a stable state. Again 1, 1 will come. The 1, 1 will come. There is a stability. Circuit will come here and it maintain the stability. Did you understand this one, Mainak?
Yes, sir.
But now, this is not happening. Instead of 1, 1, it becomes 0, 1. That means this 1 become 1, but this 0 is maintained. Because there is a delay, no, different delays are there. That is called races, right? There is a delay for this y1 and y2 logically. So this is becoming now, this becomes now 0, 1, not 1, 1. Instead of 1, 1, it becomes 0, 1 now. So then that this 1 will come, that 0, 1 will come here now. This 0, 1 will come here. Did you understand now this one? Minor?
Yes, sir.
0, 1 will come here. 0, 1 is also the valid state here now. 0, 1 is the valid state here now. So this means B is going inside. The input is 1, 1. Then again the circuit will generate a 0, 1 only because there is a stable state here. So that fellow will generate 1, 0. That 1, 0 will come again 1, 0, 1, 0. So your circuit will never go to the 1, 1. Because there is a stable state at this place. There is a stable state now. So when B is coming here, then the next corresponding output will be B only. Next corresponding output will be B only now. You understand now, Mainak?
Yes, sir.
So the circuit will get stuck at this point now. Therefore, there is a critical race now. There is a critical race. And you can assign, you can discuss the same thing from here to here also. From here to here also now, right? So the A to C will lead into the critical race. Therefore, it should be avoided. So now we came to know that this kind of assignment will not work out. It will lead to the critical race at one possibility. Second, in the same way, C to A you analyze. C to A is critical or not critical? C to A. You will analyze the C to A. You go to C to A, suppose we are here. Because C is all our stable state, no? We are here now. And the X is 0, 1. Therefore, C is here now. Right. Again, C is coming, C. Therefore, it is a stable state. Suppose the input is changed into 0, 0. Input is changed into 0, 0 now. Now what will happen? Next state should be A, no. Now the circuit is giving you 1, 1, 1, 1. Next we are expecting the output 0, 0. Two-state transition. We are expecting the output 0, 0. Correct, no? But now also 0, 1 can happen. Like from when 0, 0 to 1, 1, 0, 1 happened. Because 1, 0 is invalid here. 1, 0 is invalid state in this case now. So therefore we are taking only 0, 1 now. Suppose instead of going for 1, 1 goes to 0, 0. If it becomes 0, 1, then it will go to B state now. In B state, the input is 0, 0. There is a transition is A state only. So it will go to A state and it gets stuck at A state. Therefore, C to A is a race is there, but it is not a critical race. A to C is the critical race, should be avoided. C to A is not a critical race, non-critical race. There is a race. That race will delay your output. Will delay your process, but it is not the critical race. Do you understand why it is not critical race? All of you? Mainak, you got the idea now why it is now, why C to A is not critical?
Yes, sir.
Okay. But
No.
any Ram? Any
No,
doubt,
sir.
Ram?
No, sir. I need the difference between what is critical race and non-critical race exactly. Means you have said no, sir. A to C is a critical race, but C to A is non-critical race.
What is a critical race? What is non-critical race? You tell me first.
Only, sir, I am asking.
That means you didn't attend some lectures, maybe. Okay, no problem. I will explain. This is some previous lecture. Yeah, it's okay. You just listen. Suppose we are here somewhere. You assume roughly. I will explain you. A, B, C, D. Okay, A, B, C, D. Something you assume now. A, B, C, D. Suppose I am transferring. I want to go from A to D. I want to go from A to D. Right? I want to go from A to D now. So instead to go to A to D, suppose I'm going to B, I'm going to B, C, I'm going to C, then C is automatically sending me to D. C is automatically sending me to D. Ram, you listen me. I want to go to D only now. Actually, I want to go here. I want to go to D now. But what I am doing, I can directly go to D. That is the correct method. Correct? No, that means there is no any races. But due to something in the circuit, I am going to C. C is not retaining me. C is sending me to D now. So this means there is a race, but it is not the critical race, because the race will finally force me to reach the required destination. Understand now? So
Yes,
C, anyway, I'm going to D. Anyway, I'm reaching D now, because C is not locking me. C is not holding me. C is sending me to the D. This is called a non-critical race. Non-critical race. But alternatively, suppose if I go to B, what the B is doing, B is retaining me. B
Means
is not B is locking me. Locking me means that there is a possibility to stay. But in the C may I don't have possibility to stay. Therefore, I got to transfer. I got to
There is
move.
to reach destination, no, sir. That's why it's a critical race.
Yes. The B is holding me there. It is not sending me to the D, no. Therefore, it is a critical race. Critical race means it will not send me to the destination. That means I will not reach the expected state. In between some intermediate state, I will get struck. That is called a critical race. Understand?
Yes, sir. It's clear.
Okay. Now you apply this logic here, you will understand now. So A to B is the critical, A to C is the critical race, because B is in between. The B is holding the A. That means B is a stable state now. So circuit will get stable at that B state. Therefore, A to C is the critical because of B state. But C to A is not critical, because while coming back, B is not holding the C. It is somehow forcing the C into A. Somehow forcing the C into A. Understand now?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. So anyway, tell me, Ram.
It's clear, sir. Now it's very much.
Okay. So anyway, even one critical race is there. We should avoid it. We should avoid it now, because then the circuit will not work for that particular condition now. So the races should be avoided. We know how to avoid the hazards. Now we know how to avoid the races now. That means races free assignment should be made to the states. So whatever we have done, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1 will not work out. That is not the perfect assignment. So we need to find the perfect assignment now. What is that perfect assignment? Introducing the dummy states or temporary states. Introducing the dummy states or temporary states in order to avoid the races. For example, now,
Excuse me, sir. Sir, can we try any other assignment like suppose 1 0 1 1 0 1?
you can assign anything. Oh yes, you can assign anything. But you should analyze it. Suppose instead of you are correct. Suppose if I am assigning 1 0 1 0 1 1 0 0, we can make any assignment, but that assignment should be free from the races. That is the intention.
Yes, sir. Because if we are assigning 0 1 1 1 and 1 0, in that case we can.
Then 1 0 0 1 to 1 0 is again two variable change, no?
Okay. So got it.
Understood, no? Sankar?
Yes, sir. Got it.
Okay. So now what we needed to do, we needed to assign something now intermediate states. But this is the logic, no any other logic now. You go to California University or any space also, you go there, those people also will talk about these things like this only now. No any other way, because we have to introduce some dummy states or dummy variable in between now. So how do we do? It is something like this. A state, B state, C state. I am putting one state, a D state in between now. So A to B is not the problem. B to A is also not the problem. And B to C is not also the problem, right? A to C is the problem mainly. So what do we need? We are going to do, instead of directly allowing the A to C, I am going to allow it into A to D. A to D, then D to C. In the same way, C to D and then C to A now. C to D, A to A. So that means 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, here 1, 0 now. So 0, 0 concerned, 1, 0 is the adjacent. 1, 0 is the adjacent one now. 1, 0 concerned, 1, 1 is the adjacent one now. 0, 1 concerned, 1, 1 is the adjacent one. 0, 0 concerned, 0, 1 is the adjacent one now. Therefore, now we are not letting our circuit to change two variables simultaneously. We are letting our circuit to change only one variable now. Correct, no? So routing, instead of going directly from here to here, routing through one temporary variable, right, will nullify or will avoid the races here. How that will avoid the races? We will understand now. So I am revising the previous state flow table like this. So this is state A, this is state B, this is C, this is D, again 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, right, 1, 0. You write here, this is A state, this is the B, right, and then this is D, this is A. I will explain you, just you take, you all of you take down this one, B, B, C, D, C, 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 A, don't care, C dash. You encircle the stable states A, B, B, C. Here no stability because D will not have any stability. No stable state because it is the intermediate state. No stable state. Because it is intermediate state. Because it is the intermediate state. Right. Now you look here. Where is the difference between previous one and this one? What are all the difference there? Previous one to this one now. One additional state is included. One additional state is included. This is the additional state. To avoid this is the additional state. Included to avoid the critical race. To avoid the critical race now. Then what is the difference? One is this one now. Anywhere, any other difference is there? You tell me. You compare these two table and then you tell me. A to A, B.
So, A1, 1.
Yes, this is going to D. This is now we force the circuit to go to D and then A. Then here A, B, B, C, right? Then here D. D, then C, C, C now. Now you apply the same algorithm and then you analyze the circuit now. So what happened? Instead of forcing the circuit from 0, 0 to 1, 1, because when you force the circuit 0, 0 to 1, 1, there is a chance for the critical race. Because we are expecting simultaneously two variable changes in the state. Right. But instead of going to C here, we are forcing the circuit to go to D. D is only the adjacent, only one variable change now. So it will go to D. From D, you go there. From D, for 1, 1, we are forcing circuit to C. Then it will come here and then it will get locked at the stable state C, at the C now. Understand now? So to avoid the critical races, we needed to introduce some intermediate states where those states are dummy states. It has no any stable state there. Just it will receive the state from one transition and then it will pass the transition into the expected states or the next state.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, you said that here for the transition from A to C, there is a critical race condition.
Correct.
So if we just add the state for that particular condition only, like if for C to A, can we directly route it?
You can directly allow, but anyway you are expecting two transitions, no? Why
Yes,
we
sir.
should go for two transitions? That is why we are routing it through D. But it is not mandatory.
Okay, sir.
But anyway we have one state already.
Yes, sir.
Okay, no, that is why we are routing through D.
Okay,
To
sir.
avoid the races, complete races now. Any more questions on this one? So therefore, the state assignment will be now your state actual state assignment is done. Then the state assignment is something like this. A is nothing but 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0. This is input 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0. This is input, right? We should not confuse with this one with this one. This is inputs. This is the state values. State values. This is a don't care. Here 0, 0. Here 1, 1. Here 1, 0. 1, 1. 1, 1. 1, 1. 0, 0. 0, 1. 0, 1. 1, 1. 0, 0. 0, 1. 1, 0. 0, 0. Stable states are 0, 0, 0, 0. 0, 1, 0, 1. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. No stable state. That's all. This is the value assignment. So the conclusion is, the asynchronous sequential circuit design should follow these steps. Asynchronous sequential circuit design follow this circuit. Steps. One is understanding the given requirements. That means a statement. Second, drawing the or generating the state diagram or directly state table. State transition table, right? 3, reducing the number of states using either I'm writing implication table or anything you can write, using implication table. 4th, finding the maximal compatible pairs. Compatible pairs means states. Compatible states using merger graph. And also checking for the closure conditions. 5, assigning the race free values to the states and outputs. and outputs. 6, finding the logical expression. And circuit design. That's all. This is the general procedures for the asynchronous sequential circuit design. Then half of these steps are required. Hello, all of you in line with me? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So these
Yes,
are
sir,
these are all the steps for the asynchronous sequential circuits. But for synchronous sequential circuits, understanding the problem, given statement, reducing the states, right, finding the logical expression, and then circuit generation. That's all. Know that maximal compatible pairs, right? Maximal compatible pairs also is there, right? But so in this unit, no, just for conclusion, we have started some combinational circuits, and then we have seen some multiplier, adder, subtractor. We moved into fast array multiplier, correct? No. Then we have seen some sequential circuit design, types of sequential circuit design, then asynchronous sequential circuits, then what are the issues associated to them and how to resolve them, right? So now we know all these sequential and synchronous, in general, sequential circuits design and then their applications. With this one, the first module is over. Then for second module, what is your second module? You can check in your group, no, WhatsApp group mein. Programming technique, right? Yes, Sai Pallavi, you check and let me know.
Yes, sir. VHDL programming.
VHDL programming technique, no. All of you please take down. I write down module 2. Module 2. VHDL programming techniques. Module 2 VHDL programming techniques. Our intention to cover in this one is making you to learn the program.